Hello everyone, welcome to the first edition of our Memo sessions, and today we'll be reading a memo from an undergraduate. So I read. Dear Auntie, good afternoon. I'm a 19-year-old 200 level student of one of the universities in Nigeria, studying economics, currently with a GPA of 4.2. Auntie, I have a strong concern. Whenever I'm with my friends, they make me feel left out because when they discuss things around sex, I'm always blank and bare. Auntie, please, is this the right time to have sex? I don't want my parents to know. I want to commend your sincerity and honesty for putting this out there to us. But I want to say that I want to commend your academic focus. If you're having already 4.2 GPA in 200 level, it means your academic startup was good. That means you're doing well, and that's commendable. So young lady, I would say in every action you take in life, whatsoever that action is, embedded in those actions are consequences. Now, I want to put it this way. I'm a medical doctor, so first of all, I'll start with the medical consequences. There are many consequences, but medically, for instance, unwanted pregnancy, because you didn't bargain for it, you didn't prepare for it. Apart from that, one may have HIV, you don't even know the person you're sleeping with. HIV is also one of the medical consequences. What of hepatitis B and even C? And other sexually transmitted infections that come with all of these behaviors. Now, emotionally, the person sleeping with you, come to think of it, may not like it because he loves you, but you just want to vibe because your friends are doing that. So you want to feel among. So the person may actually sleep with you, but does not like you. And by the time you keep sleeping with somebody repeatedly, you start catching feelings. And the person is just having a fling and going his way. And you're there catching feelings. And you know what? It will derail your academics. Because your mind will now, how will I sexually please him? Instead of thinking how to raise your GPA to 4 point whatever to get you to a first class. So your attention will be divided. Your education will be derailed. Your GPA may go down. It may nosedive drastically because instead of putting effort to make better grades, you will not be putting effort on more sexual escapades to belong, so that when you're with your friends gisting, you now have what to say. The guy may just want the fling. So he may serve you breakfast at an early age, 19. How many breakfasts do you want to be served before you're ready for marriage? He may serve you breakfast too. Breakfast means heartbreak, in this part of the world. Your mental health will be affected. You didn't handle it well. It will be affected. Anxiety, possibly depression. And you want to get out of depression. And they will not tell you, try this one. Yeah, I do. You don't know anything. Try this one, try that one. Nobody actually goes out to be addicted to anything. Get it clear. But by the time you're in a situation, you want to get out of towards that situation, and being naive, they will say, no, try this, try that. Before you know, addiction has come in. You're handling another kettle of fish. So many baggage from one singular mistake. You are having trails of things you may not be able to immediately handle. And what of spiritually? There's what I would call, or I've heard people call, spiritually transmitted infections. You are sleeping with people that have their own spiritual embargo or altars that are trailing them, altars of delay, altars of all sorts of things. The person sleeping with you, making deposits. The consequences are enormous. So you think again, is that what you want to do? Because you're pressured into it. Now I want to say something. If you show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. If your friends are hookup girls, you naturally start hooking up. Now, it would be nice to go back to the drawing board. What are your values? How did your parents raise you? Irrespective of how they raise you, you should, as a person, have boundaries. You should set your values. What are your values? You want to sleep with any and everything so that you belong? What are your values? And you set that value right. You may need to change your circle of friends. Because if you can't beat it, then you will join them. If you don't change that circle of friends, they will change you. So young lady, going forward, I think you should be comfortable in your skin. You have a program, you have a target from 4.2 GPA. It means you're going somewhere. You have a plan. You started well. So I want to also add here that be comfortable standing up for yourself, because in life you may have so many no's and you may be the only yes. Be comfortable with your decisions. And you may have many yeses. It doesn't mean that it is right. Be comfortable in saying no. When you have so many yeses, it doesn't make it right. Do things at your pace, by your own conviction. Right convictions. Not pressure to do evil because your friends are doing it. I just have to join this sex trade. Everybody's having sex. I must have it. Then you have to ask for God's direction. And whatever faith you belong. I know that premarital sex is not what we encourage this side of the world anyways. So let God guide you. Let God lead you. If you have focus, if you have plans, you have dreams, big ambitions, you don't want to derail that, do you? So drop your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this young lady promising? What do you think she should do? Click subscribe. Many more memos coming. Thank you.